First, I want to reveal to you the best home defense gun ever. Ta-da! Actually, the best home defense gun is the one you own and can afford, and the one you're used to and know how to use. That is the best gun ever. I chose the Glock 17 because my hand is large, has good grip, and here's one of the main reasons. It can hold 33 rounds. One of the things you should look for when you go buy a gun, if you don't already have one, is the rail underneath. Because with the rail, you can add a lot of things, like lasers and lights. And they're important. And the best way you can improve your gun is to buy a Micro Conversion Kit, Mck Caa, from CAA. They make them for a large variety of pistols, almost every kind. You could check first before you buy, but the important thing is you have a rail. This one fits my Glock 17, and I've got it tricked out and modified to make it carry the most rounds and almost every accessory possible. This setup is for daytime. I have a red dot sight. I prefer a 50 millimeter. Most people use a 30 millimeter, but the 50 millimeter is easier to acquire. I always put a kill flash on the front. That's what this is right there. It's a honeycomb. It hides the glare from your sight. Got a light, the most important laser, of course, the barrel, brass catcher, and the sling, and I'll show you the rest of the details later. This is the real tree color. You can get it in black, white, red, gray, tan, American flags on it, several other colors of camo, just about any way you want it, even pink. It's easy to install. You just push this button. That loosens this up. You make sure your cocking device is all the way back. Ensure your gun in. Push it down, it kind of clicks, and you hear it click. You push it forward. Push this down. Push that forward. You'll see the red. It's all in there. It's all secure. It's that simple. The potential is unlimited what you could use. You could use what you have. You could use a fixed sight, a flashlight. They have pop-up iron sights that are real good. You can use green lasers with remote switches, which is my favorite. You can use pop-up sights. You can use high-end red lasers, military type, with remote toggle switches if you want. High-end lights with red filters, green filters, blue filters, whatever filter you want. You can even make a video of your range fun. You can even add night vision or whatever laser and light you have. Or more importantly, the thermal vision. This is a Torrey Pines T12W. It has a small screen. As you can see, I modified it. What I did, I took an old night vision that you can find anywhere that didn't work anymore. I took the lens out of it and I added on a rail and secured it down and made the screen much more visible. Night vision is good. Thermal vision is the best. But let me discuss with you my new favorite and important way to look for zombies at night. I'm going to turn up the light to show you this. When you're looking for a bad guy or a zombie, most of the time you use a white light. Everybody uses a white light. Well, this one happens to have its focus and it's good, but here's what I'd like to point out. One, anybody with any sense knows to shoot the white light. So, red is an alternative. Much better. It will startle the bad guy and give you the 1 second that you need. Blue is obviously for blood, if you know anything about hunting. And green is good for night vision too. So, while we're on the subject, here's a few things for you to consider. If you have some kind of solar generator or a power supply of some kind, at the very least you should have one of these to charge up your radios and tablets and emergency stuff. But one thing you should consider is switching all your lights in the house to red, because if you turn on a white light, you will be seen for miles and the zombies will come running. This little LED light right here you can get on eBay costs a couple of bucks. It uses virtually no power. You could see it doesn't even register, so it'll run forever. But if all the lights were off, it would light up the room and you'd be able to see it. And nobody would be able to see outside your house. Other things to consider: battery-powered fans. Fans make you so comfortable. All kinds of types, little types, USB types. Do not forget to get your cables and your chargers. But you should have solar of some kind of power supply at the minimum, one of these, and switch all your lights to red. Do not turn on white lights. Every zombie for miles will be coming. I'd also like to suggest to you to switch over to rechargeable batteries. These are C123s. 1,200 times you can recharge these. These are double A's. 2,100 times you could recharge these. You'd save a ton of money. And look for a USB charger so you can charge it on your power supply. And for demonstration purposes, I'm going to show you why a laser is really good. They have what's called a shake awake red dot sight that as soon as you move the gun, it turns on the red dot. But if you do not have time to turn on the red dot, you can just turn on your laser, and if it's sighted in with your red dot and your whole gun is sighted in, you could see the laser through the red dot. So you won't even need to turn it on. Hopefully you could see this through there. Now I'll show you some of the easy modifications I made on the Mck. The one, I made a whole nother video on this, how to install the breast catcher. I added a quick release clip to make it come off. This is a buttstock mag holder. You can put magazines in here. I have a couple mags of the 17 round mags. Just a way to carry extra mags, or you can put unloaded packages of rounds in there. But I put 3 17 round plus 2s, 19 rounds of ammo in here. As you can see, they fit right in here. Actually, there's 2 more things that need to be done. Underneath here, my hand is large, so this hits my hand. I'm gonna have to find some way to cover it. I tried to paint it with rubber, but it just peeled off. And the other thing, I had to file this down right here because my finger was too large and it kept hitting right there. So I had to grind this down a little bit. So depending on the size of your hand, you may have to do that. Thank you for watching. Next, I realized the speed loader from the Glock fits right in the stock holder right there, and inside I put earplugs inside of it. I added tape to make it a little thicker. You can see the tape, but you can, it fits right, and you have to put it in this way so when you close it, it clears the cocking handle. But it fits. The standard one that comes with the Glock fits right there. Now the next thing I'll show you is a 33 round clip. Fits right through the stock. You can pull it out. Of course, it'd be your other hand, and you can load it real easy. I used a ferrite magnet. This is metal here where the bullets go in, and you can read where the metal is. It holds it up. It's magnetic. It actually will hold it like that to show you. It's a way, if you had, 3 clips right here, you'd have 99 rounds just ready to go. That's it. That's all the modifications I made. Thank you for watching.